all things must come to an end, at some point. That's what they say, right?
All good things.
All good things. Well, I don't know whether, this was good, bad, ugly, whatever.
Right.
But it has come to an end for sure, man. Skip Bayless, the polarizing, sports anchor, for the last, I say 20.
At least 20.
At least 20, from various networks, various shows. If you like a frequent listener of Skip Bayless, his shows that he's had over the years, then you'll know some about his past before sports, like a writer.
Right.
Journalist.
Right.
He was backstage in the Chicago days. He was with Jordan them. He said it all the time.
Right.
He was with Dallas.
Dallas guy. I was just gonna say Dallas Cowboys.
He was with Dallas for some years in their locker room. So been around sports for quite some time, and I don't know his journey of transitioning to being in front of the camera, talking, being I don't think he's never been the host, but just one of the personalities on a sports show. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing,
right?
And took it to a whole new level. Took it to probably overachieved or exceeded expectations. His expectations. Who knows? Maybe he had a plan to do what he did and did it, and sometimes it just you don't see it coming. It just fall in your lap like that, and you just gotta roll with it. So FS1, Fox News Sports, Sports One, currently where you could see Skip Bayless. You know what I'm saying? He is no longer airing his show Undisputed.
Right.
So it's no more Lil Wayne and all these new people that he put on regarding the fallout with Shannon Sharpe. We'll get in that later.
Did you? Okay, go ahead.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, I never saw this coming. I thought I thought it'd keep going. Actually, it's football finna come up.
Right.
And the show probably wasn't doing the numbers that it was doing.
There you go.
It's a numbers game.
The bottom line, like you say all the time.
Yeah, I always talk about the bottom line. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say after that. But it was still a show. You know what I'm saying? It was still prevalent. The people that did watch it, they watched it. It wasn't a bad. It wasn't because the show was bad, I guess.
Right.
Cause I actually watched clips and little
since Shannon been gone.
Yeah. Since Shannon been gone, I actually watched clips. Paul Pierce.
Right. To me, he was the best one.
Yeah. Michael Irvin was pretty good at football.
Right.
I liked the Michael Irvin.
Mm-hmm.
And Keyshawn. I thought those three guys were straight. They had Richard Sherman for a little minute, but he got into some kind of DUI or something.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he got into some jail situation, and he was no longer on the show.
Okay.
Because he was one of the new people. Rachel Nichols, never saw her just talk like that. She was always like a host.
I'm with you.
She wasn't never the one asked the questions.
Right.
She usually acts.
He got her from ESPN though, they did her wrong with ESPN, so he got her from ESPN.
Yeah, so he got her on the show and put her in a new
role.
A new role, you know what I'm saying? And brought Lil Wayne on Fridays. You know what I'm saying? And
so he took all the steps to make like he was trying to be for real with keeping it ongoing.
Keyword was tried. They did try him and the company, I would assume.
Right.
And this is just, this is just the last couple months.
Right.
This ain't what broke the show. Period. Okay. We finna get into that, but right. This was just the little Band-Aid. They put a little Band-Aid on this big ass cut, and it just kept bleeding.
The blood just kept on coming out of it.
And now you finally flatline, and it's the end of Skip, man. Before we go back and say why this, why that, woo de woo, like what you see in the future for Skip?
Man, only thing I can see Skip doing in the future is his YouTube podcast.
Yeah, which wasn't doing numbers, by the way, neither. Like I might be doing more numbers than him.
Nah, look, this the thing. So like you said in the beginning, all the good things come to an end. When you look at it, really, Skip probably had the best show with Shannon, bro.
I think that was probably
he probably had the best show, bro.
Best show,
they was neck and neck with, if they wasn't over Stephen A.
They was over that.
They was right there, bro. And it was cause Shannon.
I think they was over that.
Yeah.
I think they was.
And I believe that's why Stephen A. said, "Oh, you let Shannon go?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause we know y'all on our ass already. Yeah. You feel me?
No, and look, they for a while they was in the league, and then First Take came back. But it was.
But Undisputed had grew to that point to
they grew. Yeah,
we here now.
Yeah, they definitely grew to a certain point. They
Shannon created a whole other image off that shit,
that was
bro.
like 6 years. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? So I feel like Skip didn't appreciate what he had right there.
He never did.
He didn't really
know where he went. He appreciated.
You right.
The motherfucker that was.
But look, this is the thing though. I feel like Skip probably feel like he groomed all of them before Shannon. Stephen A., anybody that be on the panel with Skip, he feel like he groomed them. Cause listen to the stories, man. When they say Stephen A. and Shannon, Skip did a lot for me. Skip went to bat for me. Skip went to this. Skip did this for me. If it weren't for Skip, I wouldn't be. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, and they ain't lying.
But that's what gives him that. That's what makes Skip feel like that he birthing them.
At the time, let's go back to Stephen A. I think how that Stephen A. Skip Bayless came was Stephen A. had got into some situation at ESPN and they weren't really fucking with him.
Skip, yeah.
Skip was becoming the man, or he got this show.
Yeah.
And he went and got Stephen A. Brought him back. I don't know if he was not an employee and they brought him back, or he was just still an employee, but they wasn't putting him on. But he got back into good graces and became
Stephen A.
That we know today.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say he was always this, but
nah, he wasn't always this.
But he definitely after that, he definitely turned it up a notch.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to Undisputed, because this where this started.
Right.
And a lot of people want to say the Tom Brady moment. That show, we all know how Skip feel about Tom Brady.
Right.
A lot of people want to go to that.
Right.
But I be wanting to go back a little further.
Okay.
I want to go back, and I think this where it started. If it ain't already, cause working with Skip, Shannon probably already had I don't like this.
The way he operate.
Yeah, but I work with him. We make good, we make good show, good TV ratings, whatever. But at this point, what I'm talking about now, I think it really turned into that. If it wasn't already there,
right.
It started.
Right.
That Bills game.
Oh, when bruh fell out.
Yeah, and
you know what? I can agree with you, cause his brother. He said about his brother when he almost got paralyzed.
Right. Kind of. He reminiscing.
That probably did rub Shannon more wrong way than that.
He didn't come in the next day.
Yeah, he didn't come in the next day.
So I think it started right there.
You know what? I agree with you.
And and it was already
But was that before or after Brady though?
No, that was before. That was way before
Brady.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because immediately after Brady, this shit started to go down, and you already heard Shannon leaving.
Yeah, because that happened during the season.
Yeah,
And it was, okay.
This past season.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cause he didn't come in that next day. Then he came in, and after that, then he said a little monologue. But Skip was like,
yeah, and Skip didn't
I ain't
apologize.
think you was gonna say that.
He wanted
yeah,
Skip
so
to
that
apologize.
probably was more.
He didn't apologize.
I agree with you on that.
So I think it started right there. That DeMar Hamlin. All right, we on my sports show. I can't say how I really feel about this shit. But DeMar Hamlin.
Yeah. Cardiac arrest.
Yeah, cardiac arrest. I was gonna say some others, but that right there, man, that started it. That got the beef brewing. You know what I'm talking about?
The real beef brewing though.
Yeah, real.
Because beef. Shannon can empathize because his brother went through similar.
Yeah.
So he don't.
And that was for real.
For him,
yeah, and that was for real.
For him, that's a totally different way of, you know what I'm saying?
And like you said,
and
he
was dismissive a little bit.
Yeah, real disingenuous, real, like you said, took it for granted, man. Like, didn't care or, this,
But too, though, I think that was like a gift and a curse of Skip, though. I think it was good.
What was the gift in that?
Because we needed that for it to be a debate show.
Right.
We need somebody to go against the grain of what we think the norm is to have it be a debate.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I think it was a good on that side. The bad side is we ain't never see Skip come around and use common sense. Never. He ain't never have a tape where we was like, you know what? All right, that's common sense shit. There's always a tape that be like, Skip, what the? Why is you being so?
Why he caping, man?
Why bro? What you talking about?
Like I Skip would say some good things, or some right things, but it was all the other shit that went with it, man. The caping for Tebow.
Yeah.
But
look,
hate
I feel
for
like
LeBron,
he knew Tebow could play in the. Bro, you knew Tebow wasn't being a quarterback in the league. You know that, dog.
Yeah.
Why is you going so hard for that, man? You know this man not finna do that, fam.
But we ain't seen bruh not stand on that.
That's the point.
He's standing on that.
That's what I'm saying. Well, why?
So it's kind of confusing.
But this is what I'm saying. If he covered the Cowboys,
like
saw 8 million, saw all them quarterbacks. Yeah. You telling me when you see Tebow, you don't understand he ain't gonna be it, bro?
Man, he cake for that guy. Johnny Manziel. Well, didn't he cake for Johnny Manziel?
He said Johnny's gonna be the best thing in Cleveland since LeBron. He said he's gonna be the best thing in Cleveland since LeBron.
Hey man,
this man played 2 games. It was it. Come on, man.
Hey man.
So
this dude to say some
wild stuff,
outrageous,
and his takes be repetitive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He'll say the same thing. Yeah. If we talk about Tom Brady, we know he gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, the love for Tom Brady.
Over. He gonna talk about the playoff games. You didn't do that.
He
talk
make
about
the same
game
point.
4. You didn't.
Yeah,
bro, you done made that point all week long, fam.
And we done beat it up.
You done said that all week long.
We done gave you a counter.
Come
we done said this.
No.
And you still stick with that same point. So all of that right there, yeah, that's great. When you got that other personality to go against it, I think that that's what made it work.
Right.
Whether you pick Stephen A. or Shannon, two different guys, of course, but both played the same role.
Absolutely.
Both played the same role.
Absolutely.
You can say one of them played it a little better, one of them played it a little worse or whatever, but they made it. They made it work. They made it work.
They both ended up probably more success because when Shannon left Skip, he blew up. Skip was holding him back.
Yeah, he was.
Skip was holding Shannon back, bro.
He was. Now, do you think Shannon ever told Skip that behind the scenes or like during the, because
he holding him back?
We like
that he holding him back.
Make no mistake, they talking on camera, but like
off camera.
Yeah, that camera go off.
Do I think Shannon told Skip holding him back?
I think he have. I think he done said some shit like that to Skip.
I don't. I believe if we would have never saw the whole Tom Brady thing, Shannon would have never just up and left.
Okay. So he got.
I don't believe he would have left.
He got over to DeMar Hamlin, or it just stuck in the back of his head.
To me, bro, the Brady situation and the Hamlin situation was a blessing in disguise for Shannon.
Yes.
Because we could see that he was more than Skip.
Yeah, he was
we could see that.
growing and growing.
We could see
And
that.
I
But I don't think Shannon.
You don't think he's seen it?
Not until it was forced for him to see it.
And then all the floodgates start opening up.
Oh, he would have just. Dipped out when he
get calls from people you would have never got a call from.
Bro, you wouldn't let Skip disrespect you like on live TV, bro. He did respect you on live TV, bro.
Right.
You wouldn't have dealt with that if you were really thought about doing your own thing, fam.
Yeah.
You took that disrespect right there in front of all us, bro. We sat there and saw him. We saw him disrespect you, bro.
I mean, at the same time, he getting a nice check.
It didn't respect you, bro.
I mean, I didn't say the check was, worth the disrespect, but I'm just saying,
yeah,
he getting a nice check.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, I feel like if that don't happen, Shannon don't leave Skip. They don't. That show still be a show.
Yeah.
I don't think he left until it was.
Yeah.
He had to leave.
He had to leave.
You feel me?
And he had to leave.
And that made him go into Club Shay Shay more and Nightcap. And you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. That birth Nightcap.
That birthed that.
He was always doing Shay Shay.
Yeah.
And it was always,
Yeah. It went to.
Yeah, it was consistent.
It went to a new level.
It was consistent.
Saw, bro.
It was consistent while he was doing the show with Skip.
Yeah.
But once he got away from Skip, I'm at First Take now, and okay, boom, I get this interview that, with Cat Williams, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? So it was just,
And that's crazy though, cause I would never thought that him doing an interview with Cat Williams would make him be such a mega, bro. That interview really put him on the map, really. He say he bigger now than he was when he was in the NFL.
Yeah, fucking right.
He said this a whole nother.
I mean, he been on TV for X amount of years. Yes, you on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll get you there.
Yeah.
And then we got social media and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that'll get you there. And he just had the right personality at the right time.
And two, before we go, Skip career started in 1970s. So from the 70s to the 90s, he was a journalist.
Okay.
He began
just different teams. Or
journalist. He worked for Miami Herald, LA Times, Dallas Morning News, Chicago Tribune, and Dallas Times. Then he became, let's say he was always, even in the 90s and the 70s, known for his controversial and often opinionated style. So he been this way.
Right.
He been this way.
No, yeah. That's not fake.
Then
that what we saw over these years.
That's him.
That ain't fake.
Yeah. Then from 2000 to 2004, he started to do the Cold Pizza in 2003.
I remember that.
And then he did Rome is Burning with Jim Rome. In 2024 to 2016, he did Cold Pizza in First Take. 2004, Cold Pizza as a panelist, and Jay Crawford was hosting. Then he did a segment called First and 10. 2007, Cold Pizza was made into First Take, where he got with Stephen A. 2012, Stephen A became the co-host at First Take, leading to a dynamic and often fiery debate format from the show. In 2015, Skip's contract with ESPN was up, and negotiations began to keep him on First Take. All right. In 2016, Skip left ESPN, went to Fox. He got $25 million for 4 years. He began hosting the show and brought in Shannon. In 2021, Skip signed a contract with Fox for another $8 million a year, $32 million, 4 years, to keep him around. And then last year, Shannon left from Disputed after the departure. The format of the show was adjusted, and rotating with different co-hosts, but ultimately failed.
So that was pretty much a rundown of, Skip started with the 1970s.
Yep.
I kind of like touched on
Yep.
pretty much all of that, but not in detail like that in sequence. But like, shit, it don't sound like he started off with the inspirations of being in front of the camera.
Right.
It just happened.
Yeah.
Some being around sports and whatever.
Stephen A. say if it weren't for Skip, it wouldn't be no debate show.
I can't disagree with it. Who before 2004? Who was it? What we remember is ahead with like your Dan Patrick format or your
Dan Patrick show. I remember Dan Patrick.
like we remember
But
like
that wasn't a debate show, like
you know what I'm saying. We remember like one person
show,
talking.
Call-in show,
Yeah,
show
radio.
like
It was
radio
really radio.
show.
You know what I'm saying. A lot of radio talk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying. Radio shows.
Right.
So when you start putting a visual to it,
Right.
now you
Now,
get,
I had to think about that
Now
as
you
like,
get
you know
debating.
what? Stephen, they got a point, because I started to think back, like, I don't remember no debate shows really to Cold
'cause-
Pizza, really.
yeah, because it was radio.
Yeah.
This social media
Yeah.
and you know what I'm saying, this kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying.
So,
So,
he got a point.
Whether you like Skip Bayless or not, man,
He brought some good to the.
he brought some good, you know what I'm saying, and he brought a whole lot of bad. Let's not like we ain't,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, we ain't, you know what I'm saying, we ain't forget that, and ain't no more hate, ain't no more, you know what I'm saying, this overhyped love, and ain't no more BS takes, man. You know what I'm saying, so like somebody else finna take over.